This is Nancy, and welcome back to my channel. I'm a bit tired today. My eyes are like heavy. I don't know why. I slept good last night for the first time. Say hi to everyone, to Steve, Herb, Liz, Robin, Jason. Who else came in? Uh, Jerry. I think that's everybody. If I missed you, I'm sorry. You guys got here early and started chatting. I was busy taking a little quick nap. So we're going to be working on the Grinch today out of the tumbling tower blocks, and I'm gonna try something different today. He's already made, well the base part of him, and I'm just gonna show you the different pieces to cut. That way I can get to the painting and decorating before we end today, instead of having to do a second part. And you guys let me know if you like this way or you like the old way. We'll go from there. I want to show you guys a package I got from Woodpecker Crafts. I wasn't expecting a package from them. I am an affiliate, so their link is down below in my affiliate link. So I'm just gonna show you a quick thing. I mean, the quick items. Quickly show you the items they sent me. Listen to me. So the first one, it's this little snowman shape. So I got some ideas for some of these. Some ideas I don't have yet, but you guys have any ideas? Let me know. They sent me three of these little stars. They're good size. They're about four. I can tell you right. I got this. Hi, Tinkerbella. They are about 4 inches wide. Not sure what to do with those yet. Hi, Lisa. They sent me three of these wooden trees. Oops. So that's gonna be interesting to use. They're pretty thick too. They're there are. Hi, Kathleen. About half an inch thick. So they're not flimsy. They sent me three of those. They sent me three of these small, I guess, ornaments. So I have an idea for those already for my white Christmas um, video. Not that one. So they sent me three of those. They sent me a large one of those. This one here, and this circle with holes in them. I don't know if it's supposed to be like for a mobile where you hang things from or something. But it fits nicely on top of this one here. So I was thinking of doing like a snow globe effect there. So we'll see. Hey, Larry. And then they sent me a truck cut out with a Christmas tree on it. Has a little heart right here in the middle. Isn't that cute? I'm sure it's not supposed to be a heart, but hey. And then they also sent me three of these little mushrooms. I was thinking of making them into people. And then two of these larger ones. So that's the large ones, and here's the smaller ones. And then also this shadow box frame. It's pretty thick too. So nice wood. So that's some cool stuff that I wasn't expecting on getting, but I did, and I appreciate them. So keep an eye out for a couple of those DIYs coming soon. Let's move this out of the way over here. Hope everyone's been having a good week. I just hit my light box. So we're gonna change the camera to the top down, and we'll go step by step on making this. And I wore my Merry Grinchmas shirt to go with my that I made. I think I made this about 3 years ago. I made a matching set for me and my husband. Hello, Mr. Jerry. We're gonna go with the top camera now. There we go. Hope that we're gonna start with the top of his head Yeah, top of his head. Like I said, I glued it together. I was gonna make another one online, but I don't have enough blocks to to make a second one. So I'll show you what I have. Let's see if should I get it closer so you can see the, and then we'll go farther away later. For the top, this is the top of his head. You're gonna cut a piece that's 1 3/4 inch right here. And I use my little cut-off saw. I think I have that link down below. No, I didn't have time to do Max, but he will be coming. I took I'll show you the inspiration photo that I printed out. There you go. And Max is right there. So he'll be coming soon. Hi, Chris. The second, third, and fourth row, you're gonna use two full blocks. So you're gonna have three rows of full blocks. Okay. Now we go to the fifth row. You're gonna have two full blocks on either end, and in the middle, 1 5/8. You cut a piece that's 1 5/8. I put the cut pieces in the middle. That way it's sandwiched between full blocks, so you have better I guess support. So that's this row here. Careful, love you. Okay, the next two blocks, rows, you're gonna have three full blocks for the center part of his head. I guess where his cheeks are. And then I lied because over here I put the 1 3/8 on the side here. So this row here, you're gonna have pieces 1 3/8, and then two full blocks. Let me put that closer so you can see those numbers. There we go. And that one up there. So on this part of his head, you only need to cut 3 pieces. The rest of them are full blocks. Okay, now we go to his neck, and he's got 2 full blocks here. When we finish the front, I'll show you how I reinforce them on the back. Welcome back, Robin. Okay, for the next 2 rows here, right under his neck, you're gonna cut 2 small pieces that are 3/4 inch wide, and I put those in the center as well. And then 2 full blocks here. Okay. Then right here, I left the opening because I made this polymer clay heart that's gonna go right in there. So my Grinch has a heart. So this next row, you got 2 full blocks. You got another 3/4 inch blocks here, and then on this side you have 1 inch blocks. So that could give you this row right where his heart. You don't have to do that. Let's see. You can make it a full, just cover it up completely, and these would be 1 3/8. This opening here. So if you wanted to cover this whole thing, you cut 2 pieces that are 1 3/8 here. Okie dokie. Now let's move the camera down because I don't have no more space to go up higher. There. Let's cook it. There you go. Where was I here? The next 2 rows are full blocks. You got 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So 2 rows of 3. This one here, and then the row after that, you got 2 full blocks. One that's 1 1/4 inch, 1 1/4 inch, and then another full block. Thank you guys. And then after that, you got 1 2 3 4 rows that are 4 blocks wide, completely 4 blocks. Again, go shift the camera down a little bit. There we go. It's still crooked. I don't know why my camera wants to be crooked. There we go. There we go. Then after the 4 rows, he is tall. I haven't even put his feet yet. I was trying to make him smaller like my other ones, but I was having trouble getting his shape right. He is 17 and a half inches tall to the bottom of his body. Ha ha, John. Hello, John. Where was I? After the 4 rows of 4 blocks, you got another row that has a 1 and 3/8 inch block cut down right here. And then we got 2 more rows of full blocks, 3 each. Then the next row is 2 rows, 2 blocks, and then in the center you have one that's 1 and 1/4 inch right here. And then the last row is 2 blocks. So let me see if I zoom out, you can see the whole thing. Probably not because he's so big. Ha ha! I heard myself say that before anybody said anything. There we go. He's still. There we go. There you go. There he is. He's 17 and a half inches tall. So he's not going to be a planter or a holder like the other ones, because when I add his legs, it's just it doesn't work out. So he's going to be. I'm going to add a hanger in the back, so he's going to be a wall hanging. So for his feet, I didn't want to use Jenga blocks because since he's so tall, I wanted something. Even though he's not standing on his own, I wanted something a little sturdier. So I got, where's my ruler? I got some square dowels that are 3/4 inch, and my husband did the. Let's go back down again. Like a roller coaster here. I tried with my jigsaw, but my blade on my jigsaw is bent, so that didn't work out. I tried with my little rotary saw, but my battery died and I can't find the charger. And the corded one is on the platform for the drill press, and I didn't want to take it off. That could be cool. The skinny legs. So I did the notches because I wanted this to be able, because don't when I first did this I thought he was gonna be standing. He could still be standing. We just have to make a big base for it. So this is going. Let me get a piece of block because it's be hard to. This is going to sit like this on the bottom of his body, and his body's gonna sit like that. So he'll have um instead of just a flat piece attaching to the bottom of his body, it's more secure doing it this way. So I'll glue that down in a second. Let's go to the back so you can see what I did. I used the large jumbo popsicle sticks from Walmart, the big jumbo ones, and I did it from the top of his head to through his neck, right here. And then I also did 2 coming from the top of his neck down to the bottom here on both sides. But I cut out this because I want the heart to be um, open. So that's his body. Any questions? Any comments before we move on? That's gonna be his feet like that. I'm gonna give you guys a few more seconds before I move on. And you can always rewind and slow down the speed on the video to get all the different dimensions that I have on here. So in total, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces that you had to cut. Okay. Now, We did the legs. We're gonna do the arms now. The arms, I, I was having trouble trying to figure out what to do with his arms. So I went and got these little elf legs from Dollar Tree, and they're selling them one single. They used to be two per pack. So besides raising the price, they're making you pay twice. So I did take that off. You had to heat up the glue up here to get this dowel out. So I'm going to get the stuffing out. Let's cut this because I'm not going to use this cuff up here. He's going to be. Hold on. Let me get his his legs on, and I can tell you exactly how tall he's going to be. This goes on this side, but not that way. Let me get my ruler. From the top of his head to the bottom of his feet, almost 22 inches tall. And wait till you see it. I'm gonna add a little Santa hat to him, so he's gonna even be taller than that. So you're gonna need a big old wall for this guy. But like I said, you don't have to make him that big, or you could just not, or you could do like the elf and have him sitting down with his legs forward. And I lost something I was working on. No, there's the leg. I thought I lost his other legs. It's right here. Snow? There's no way to near snow here. It's 80 degrees right now. It was up in the upper 80s with the heat index of what who knows what. So I got this little leg, but the I didn't want the stuffing inside, so I just got my needle nose pliers and pulled the stuffing out. And you could put like a little Christmas sign on his belly, saying "Merry Christmas" or something that he would say. Yeah, we have our AC on too, Kathleen. Yeah, I watch the traveling button on YouTube, and they're a reselling channel, and I saw them going to the different Goodwills in their area and some state sales, and she goes, "It's freezing up here." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So take as much of the stuffing out as you can. Okay, there we go. Keep that stuffing because you can use it for another project. So then I got five um what is this called? Hey Billy, pipe cleaners. There we go. I almost forgot the name. And you just fold the bottom here so you don't want to poke it through there, and twist it a little, and then you stick it through his arms up here as far as you can down here. So that way you can shape his arm if you wanted to. I know it doesn't look like an arm yet, but it will. So we're going to. I didn't. His hat is sparkly, but I didn't want his arms to be sparkly. So don't ask me why. I'm just weird that way. So this is going to be this way. So you want the seam of the felt towards the back of his arm. So here's the arm that I made earlier. So you want this seam back here towards the back, so you don't see it. So this is the front of his arm. So you want the seam back here. So we're going to use some hot glue and glue this onto his little arm here, which is actually an elf leg. I was thinking of all kinds of things trying to figure out how to make his arm and make it look like a, you know, a little decent. And this is what I came up with. Ah, that was hot. Be careful with hot glue guns. So we're gonna go here and then where's the, yeah, I got my nice felt scissors that cut straight. Actually, hold on. Let me. I'll cut a little slit first so I can know where I need to cut it. You want to overlap a little bit, okay? Then we're gonna get my rotary and a blade and my ruler. And you see why I could, if I went to Dollar Tree today, like looking for something for his arms, and they don't have any blocks still. So I mean, like, wait a minute, I gotta conserve my blocks for other projects until I get more blocks. I don't want to run out of blocks and then I have no more projects. I have 6 boxes left, which is in my world is not much. I'll count these in a second to see how many there are. That way you know how many boxes you're gonna need. Okay, now we got this here. Now we're gonna put glue. I think it's a little too much. I'm gonna cut them a little bit more. You really want the seam in the back. If you don't, you know, it makes it look prettier. So I'm gonna stick this like this. Hey Charles. Um, I would, but our Dollar Trees are not taking. Um, they don't take online orders for blocks at this moment. I used to order by the case and ship it to the store for free, but at this time, to my area or to my Dollar Trees, they were not. They were not ship the blocks. You have to ship them to your house or to my mailbox, and they ship it UPS, and it costs $22 on top of the increase of the $1.25 per box, and it come $30. I mean 30 boxes per case. So at this time, the cash money flow ain't flowing. So every time I see a few boxes, I grab them wherever I can. You gonna you're not gonna need all this. I'm just gluing it down so that way when you cut his shoulder, oh, you'll see. So you're going to line these guys up. Make sure that they're facing out because you want the shoulder. So you're going to do this, right? Let me secure them down here a bit. I didn't secure it. You can leave the shiny stuff. Not good, Robin. I get a lot of looky loos, but nobody buys. Okay, this guy is a little. See how he's. Dollar Tree's stuff is not always so neat. So I just put this little piece down. Like I said, you can leave the little the shiny part if you want that for his arms. But I got because it had two different colors, so I got the green so that way he's got his green paws. So now we put them side to side, so that way you got even here, and squish, squish. But I did sell a crochet pattern on my Ravelry site today. I think I sell a pattern every 2-3 months, which is not bad. It's still a sale. So I made $4. And then we got you want the you don't want the there's a link down below in my link tree. It has my Etsy shop. I'm slowly putting stuff on there because it was closed for a while. I'll find it in a second and put it up. So you want the wire not to be all the way up to the top, because that way when you put it onto his shoulder like this, you're going to sandwich the felt onto the this part here of his shoulder. So the wire will be in the way if you leave it. So that's how his arm is going to look. Thank you, Robin. I was about to do that. So then this one over here, just double check it and see if you'd be able to do that. Okay. So you're like, wait a minute, it still looks like a foot. It does look like a foot. So what you're gonna do, we're gonna cut this part here, the toe up, the toe portion. Don't worry, it's not gonna hurt him. So you're gonna cut the toe portion off, and then you're gonna take more of that stuffing out. So you just take the stuffing out, and this is your preference. Hey, if you wanted to leave the foot the way it was, that's fine too. So take some of that stuffing out there, and let's see. I think that's, and what you're gonna do is just turn this in like that, and just that's what happens with me, Tinkerbella. If I don't sell what I have, especially now that my shelves are like overflowing, literally, they end up being birthday gifts and Christmas gifts, and so here you go. You just push it in as much as you can, the shape that you want. That's about, but sorry about that, guys. Oh, I got another order for my ornaments. Yay! That's been selling. My sister has been helping me at her job selling my ornaments, the doggy ornaments. Let me finish this arm and I'll show you the doggy ornaments I'm making. So you just keep on folding in whatchamacallit, and then you can hand stitch it here. I did not want to do hand stitching, so I know I can. I just didn't want to. Nancy gets some fence cuter. What does that mean? Did I misread that? I just put some glue in there and just press it, and just keep on pressing and holding until it sticks. There you go. This piece here is sticking out too much, so you're gonna get your little plier here and push that corner in a little bit more, right there. There. And then push it closed. There's some glue oozing out there, but once it's dry, you just cut it out. You made a huge nutcracker. I want to see it. Oh, speaking of huge, where is it? It's over here somewhere. I wanted to show you guys the difference between an actual Jenga and what's that called? The tumbling tower blocks. Here we go. Here's an actual Jenga, right? And here is a little tumbling tower block. See the difference? So if you make this guy with this, it'll be huge. So anything I make, if you make it with the actual Jengas or the ones from Five Below or Family Dollar that are bigger, your creatures will be bigger. Okay, we're gonna wait to the. So here's one arm. Here's the second arm. Yay! And that will go right there. Okay. Gonna wait till that it's still a little tacky to snip that little piece off. Okay. Oh, I was gonna show you the ornaments I made. I have a set here that's going out. Well, it's not going out. I just hand them off to my sister, so I save on shipping too. So I have these. These were actually my chocolate tour items. I no longer do chocolate tour, but I still had all these extra stuff that I didn't know what to do. I have white ones. I think they're MDF or something. I'm not sure. I had white and black, so I offered that option, so they can have their that cat or dog print, paw print, and on the back it has the 2022, and then you got the. I need to fix that. It looks nasty. Oh, I got some more. Right there, the edge. I don't see. You notice that? That's not the kind of work I send out. So I'll fix that one up. And we got another. This one here. They have the option of using the color ribbon that I have available. Oh my goodness! I need to see that. And again, the date on the back, and then so that some of them had I don't know if you're watching on YouTube. I mean not YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. I've been posting some of these. Some of them were white with some silver ribbon. So they had a choice of the ribbon color and the vinyl color. Excuse me. So here's his arms. Now we got his heads. Excuse me. And let's start painting him. I wanted to build him first so that way I can start actually painting him on a live and not do a second video. Because this a lot of the second videos are not getting the views because I guess they want to see the construction of the actual decorating. So I'm using the bright green from Folk Art. So no, they're not on Etsy. That they're local. But you can send me an email. They're only $5 a piece, and plus shipping. They're not that they're not that expensive. I did a couple years in a row. I did do those Dollar Tree what's that called? The little elves, the little stuffed elves that everybody was putting vinyl on. Oh no. Okay. I'm running low. Just send me an email, Crafty and Tally. I'll write it in. And I'll send you the information that you need to send me in order to get an ornament. That's my email. For something that inexpensive. I don't think it's worth to put it on Etsy because Etsy takes fees posting. Etsy takes fees after you sell it, and by the time I um I sell something there, I would a $5 item I would have to charge a lot more in order to get you know any profit from it. Right now, the only reason that I have those at $5 is because I already have this. I had the circles already in stock. I didn't have to order them. I'm using a big old brush to to get all this coverage. Inside here, and for his heart, all I did was get the size of the square. Mm, There's not a lot of space to work on this little guy. Little. Do I do pictures on them? I can now that I just bought myself an inexpensive printer, so I can do pictures. We can discuss the logistics of that. It is a pretty green. It's not the same green as the arms, but this is not going to be matchy matchy. I don't like matchy matchy sometimes, so we're gonna let that sit up for a second, and then I have the white acrylic from Apple Barrel, and I'm also gonna be using the daffodil yellow from Folk Art to do his eyes, and a Sharpie or a marker to do the outlines. So if you want to get those supplies ready once his face dries up, I may speed it along a little bit. Thank you. One tip. Let me finish this up real quick. Just a little bit. Um, when you do the popsicle stick on the back, these guys here, put some weight on it and let it sit for a couple hours or so because the popsicle sticks, but when you put glue on them, they tend to warp a little bit. And if you can see this is rocking, and it is rocking a lot. I tried to put my weight after the fact when it was all dry, and it won't. It don't let me flatten it out. Hello, Mr. Jason, again. So quick tip. I was trying to because I started working on this today. I was supposed to do it yesterday, and things got in the way. So now I'm going to do the back real quick. Now you don't have to do the back if you don't want to. That's if you want to save on paint. But I like covering everything. And this, oops, I already got paint on me. Doesn't take a lot of paint. I'm going to go and buy some more paint soon. See that goes a long way. So Thanksgiving is coming soon for the U.S. people. What are you guys doing? When is Thanksgiving in Canada? I think isn't it? Did it just? Oh, it did. It just passed. Duh. John did that turkey. A stupid question to ask. We used to celebrate at my sister's house, but the last couple years, because of what's been happening, we haven't gone. It feels weird. It's like tradition is different now. It's like do we go back to doing that again, or because I don't like eating out. I don't go to restaurants anymore. I still wear my mask, even though it's not necessary. But I have diabetes. I have high blood pressure. I have all kinds of cool stuff happening to me. I don't want to make it worse. So my husband does most of the shopping. I stay home unless I have to go to a doctor or Dollar Tree. And how you call it? And it's usually the one by our house, which is really really empty most of the time. Which is not good because they don't really have all the good stuff there. There's some gunk. Where do I put this gunk? Yeah, let's put it on this scrap piece of there. Yeah, we used to do Christmas Eve at my sister's too. See, my sister lives on a lake, so she sets up the backyard pretty with lights, and we have the sunset, so it comes up really nice back there. And with us being in South Florida, the breeze from the lake makes it comfortable outside. So so the back is done. Now you gotta do the edges here. What do you mean you've been out of your house for over a year? There. The front side's already dry. So once the back dries, we can do his face. I'm not gluing his legs until the end because he's so tall. It'll be in my way when I was t- trying to get his face and all the other stuff that I want to add to him. So besides Tinkerbell, who else is gonna make one of these guys? I really try to make him smaller, guys. I did. It's just he's got such a unique and distinguishable shape. Unless you can make him a little short, stubby guy. That's if that's the look you're going for. But that's not the look I was going for. I wanted him to be one of those the planters like the other ones, so that way I had a whole set of those characters. But I put a little more pink over here just to use as a palette. Oh gosh, you guys are blurry. Why's it doing that? I'm sorry. There we go. I'm sorry. I'm using my front facing camera because my top facing camera died. And then the front facing camera I'm using is my son's webcam from his computer for school. So until I get a new camera for the top, this is what I have. And this one doesn't stay focused as well as my other one did. Oh, look at my shirt's green. Look at my arm. I don't know if you can see. There's my arm. If I get paint on my shirt, you won't tell. I wanted to make Max today too, but it was it's a lot of work trying to figure this stuff out. And if you want, do a second coat, you can. But I think I like this. It can It's a good coverage. Let's heat him up a little bit. Thank you, Tinkerbella. Okay, just give that a few minutes to finish drying. We're gonna paint his legs. That's a good thing about the Grinch. He's all green. He don't have anything, and not like the Nutcracker. The Nutcracker had a lot of bits and pieces, and also did the elf, all different colors and stuff. Yeah, it's this multi-surface from Folk Art, indoor outdoor. So if you wanted to hang him outside, hey, he's ready to go. Put him on your front door. Oh, I didn't tell you for his feet, his foot right here. I just cut a piece that is. I forgot to add that piece. At the bottom, he's an inch, and then you cut an angle to give him, make it look like the top of his toes. Hi, Michelle. Thank you for coming and joining us. We're almost on the part to decorate his face. That's my favorite part. I was gonna cut a Cricut stencil or decal out of before doing this, but I decided, you know what? I can draw it. I can paint it. And a lot of people, don't have Cricut, so there's one leg. Put it right there to dry that part. Oh, and my husband used an angle grinder to cut that little piece out. Like I said, my jigsaw wasn't working right, and the only thing that we have that could have cut it, he used his. So he did a good job. It's just enough to give me that little piece there. Okay, we're gonna set that there for a second. Let that dry for a second, and let me get some wipes because the green on my arm is getting me. Hi, Denise. What are you making for dinner? I had some tuna and some avocado that we got from a street vendor, and I tell you that those avocados were delicious. I haven't had an avocado like that in years. I'm just cleaning my arms off. I'm not a drawer. That's why it takes me a while to finish it. Eh, I, I wasn't. I'm not much of a drawer. I just keep on practicing and practicing. That VW bug I did, that was a paint by number. I don't. I probably could do it on my own, but it would take me ages to get it to where it would look like that. But I keep on playing around. Let's see. I think that's gonna spray this guy a little bit more with heat so we can flip him. I think he's ready. Mac and cheese is good. I can't eat it much anymore. Oh, I go to my GI doctor tomorrow. But I've changed the way I eat. I stopped drinking Diet Coke, and I'm not getting as bloated as I used to. So I guess that's the plus. I think he needs a little bit more right here. Just the brush. That side got a little. There we go. So for the heart, like I said, I made a polymer clay heart. You can make him any size you want, any thickness. I made him a big giant heart, and he fits right in there. But guess what? I won't be able to glue him in. Well, yes, I can. Just enough glue to let's do that. Let me get some art glitter glue to glue him on the inside there. I still eat with my mouth, John. It's ah. So we're gonna put glue on those three sides, and we're gonna pop the heart in there. And this works because I made the heart exactly the size of the. Well, some of it's not working. So you know what I'm gonna do? This is what I was planning on doing from the beginning. I'm going to glue this to the back. It's an itty bitty popsicle stick. So you're gonna glue them to the middle of the back here, right? That's the middle, right? More or less. It's okay to be lazy sometimes. We all have some busy lives. We're gonna get that glue off the edge of here. Okay, and then we're gonna get this again. You see that little stick right there? We're going to put the hot glue on that stick on the inside, right? And then stick it in there. There we go. And you don't see the stick, can you? Ha ha. Just hold it there for a second. Okay, let's finish painting his feet here. Well, that's one thing they told me I couldn't eat a lot of. Well, they haven't actually uh, officially told me. I just read online from what they think I have, and it says I can't eat a lot of raw vegetables. And I love broccoli and salads. I can't have salads because I can't have lettuce. It's hard. So it's been working. Eating a lot of tuna. Eating some turkey, chicken. I can't have beef. If I have beef, it has to be soft. But once I talk to him tomorrow, I'll let you guys know what's up. But I have been feeling better, stomach wise, the last few weeks. So it's a plus. Because every time I would eat, I would. They did a endoscopy a couple weeks ago, 2 3 weeks ago, and I don't want to say what I have, what they think I have, because they haven't officially gave me a diagnosis until tomorrow. And I looked it up, and I've been eating the way they say to eat online, and it's helped. I've lost 10 pounds, so that helps too. And my sugars are getting back to normal. And here we go. There's his heart. My Grinch has a heart. Okay, now we're gonna get a pencil. We're gonna get our inspiration picture. So we're going to do his face. Yes, right after the pandemic. I got bronchitis, and they gave me 3 rounds of steroids and antibiotics and all that good stuff. So that made me gain 20 pounds. So I don't like that. We're gonna start with his mouth because it's easy. So you're gonna go from his little cheek here and his cheek here, and we're gonna do like this, right? Up a little bit, and like this, and then a little mouth. Is Mike here? I didn't see him come in. Hi, Mike. So let's see. His cheek is about here, right? So we're gonna do with pencil. And if you don't like the way it looks in pencil, you just grab some paint and cover right over it. So this is the center right here. So you're gonna go out and up. You could always print his face out the size of this and just trace it on with some graphite paper. Bring this down a little bit more, and then you give him a little opening there. Okay, right here is his nose. Go up a little bit, just a little bit, whatever. You're gonna fill that in, and then for his eyes, they're at an angle but flat right here. So go here, then down, and then up. Like I said, once you do the painting, you can paint over the lines that don't come out right. Once you start painting and you see that it doesn't look right, like that. Then his little beady eyes. And then he got his eyebrows. Eyebrows make the Grinch. Go up here again. Once I find it, I have some boa yarn, which is yarn that looks like a boa, like that you wear. There's his. I don't know if you can see his face. Pencil. Can you see it? Because I was gonna do like right here. I was gonna add some yarn here on his neck, and I was gonna have some yarn on the top of his head. Well, they didn't tell me that. It's been years since I took antibiotics. So I'm gonna turn him upside down so that way I can reach his face. Let me move the camera a little bit so you can see it. There. So I'm gonna fill in with the white first, and then go over with the yellow. Let's get some brushes. Let's put it this way. Ever since That time that the doctors gave me all that medicine, I no longer go to those doctors. I have switched doctors, and the doctors I have now are much, much, much better. So I am happy with my new doctors. And I turn the plate brushes around. There we go. Here we go. I need something that is small. This one here. Not today, but I will be making his little buddy Max. So, and the good thing about the doctors I have now, they're all within the same system. So all the like the primaries and the specialists, they can see all their results on their computers. I don't have to, have them fax them over to another company or another doctor. And hmm. Oh, I have lots of doctors. I have my diabetes doctor. I have my cardiologist. I have my podiatrist because of the bum foot I have. I have, what else do I have? Yes, I have my eye doctor where I get shots every 3 months now. So I'm just falling apart. But I found good doctors that are helping me get it back together. And I do have good insurance. I do have marketplace. People have bad things to say about marketplace, but my copay is, you know, low. My medicines are low. So, and my monthly is not that bad either. You're just a healthy buck, John. I'm hoping, by next year that half those doctors will be gone. See, this is where you, bring you back up a little bit. This is when you start shaping the eye a little bit better from the pencil line that you had. Make it all even. I put down white here on the eyes because the yellow would take forever to cover up the green. So giving it a coat of white. Yeah, you would see doctors every day. Uh, let me get, for months I was how you call it dealing with the bloating and the pain. I'm like, oh, it'll go away. It'll go away. Well, apparently, taking too long just made the situation worse. So don't think that just but avoiding the doctor you'll get better if you don't find what it actually is. That's good. That's good, right? I'm gonna make this eye a little whiter over here. There we go. Like I said, I was seeing some bad doctors that didn't catch what was actually the problem. There's his eyes. So I'm going to use puffy paint. Oh, it's hiding. Let me get up and get it. I got some puffy paint, black shiny puffy paint. I'm going to use this for his mouth and the outline of his eyes. It'll give him some dimension too. You're gonna squeeze out a little bit, make sure that it's flowing right. And the tip here is not to actually roll onto the wood itself. Go above it a little bit, and just let the paint do the job for you. See? Like I said, any pencil mark afterwards, if you see them and don't like them, you can just grab your green paint and paint right over it. Oh, you see a little bit more here. That's fine. Okay, now we're going to turn him upside down so I can get the rest of his mouth. This is one. You want to try to do it in one squeeze, so that way you don't have bumps and stuff over it. So just, I'm getting off the line, but that's okay. Like I said, paint over the line and just float over the wood here. Don't go on the wood because it'll make you skip a little bit. And then you put a little piece down here, like for his chin and stuff. Oh, there we go. See what happens if you start and stop right here. You got two little bumps there. Now we're gonna go to his nose. Like I said, just a little bit of there and there. Okay, we're going to do his eyes, yellow, and then we'll do the outline. That's another thing I can't eat, John. Bacon. It's not fair. Not that I eat bacon all the time, but once every couple of months. But they said no bacon. and don't tell me I can have turkey bacon. That's not bacon. And we're gonna do the eyes, the yellow. And when we finish with the yellow, we're going to do the same thing with the puffy paint. And you might need two coats of the yellow. But if you didn't do the white before the yellow, you probably need about 4 coats because it's such a light color to color such a dark color. So how does that look so far? I was gonna hand paint it, but I'm like, wait a minute, I have puffy paint, and it's such a thin line that I was gonna use a Sharpie, but my Sharpies are drying out. I didn't say it wasn't yummy, Denise. I just don't like it that much, like regular bacon. And yes, I switched my hands to my right. I had to do that one over there. I'm a lefty that does a lot of things righty. I have friends say I'm not a true lefty. I bat righty. I eat with my right hand. Okay. I'm gonna dry his eyes so we can do the second coat. I can have egg. I can't have toast. I wanted so much to make some avocado spread for my and put it on some bread, some toast. Because that avocado was good that I had today. But I can't do that. That was another thing. Instead of eating big meals like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, eat 5 to 6 times a day, but smaller portions. That way, it takes my tummy time to digest. That's the problem. Is it's not emptying out as fast as it needs to. Who's here, Steve? Did I say hi to Steve when he came in? Hello, Steve. Mm. John, stop it. Fresh buttered toast is so good. Luckily, we don't have any of the stuff here in the house anymore. And I thought I would miss Diet Coke a lot, but I've started drinking a little bit of coffee, which is the aftertaste is a little hard for me, but it gives me some caffeine. Put that brush here. Okay, ready for his eyes. This is the scary part. Your dog loves the snow. Cool. What's blue rare? I've never heard of blue rare. I've heard of rare, but not blue rare. Okay, let's do this. This is the scary part. Okay, it's not coming out. What? Push it up there. And again, here, this part here, you might get out of the line. So just just remember, you can paint. Ah, uh, you don't have to be perfect. Nothing in this world is perfect. There we go. One eye. I don't have Christmas light bulbs because he's so tall. And if I wanted to do his face, Robin, because he's hitting my belly right now, I have to reach over here, and from the edge of my desk, he's tall. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, now let's do this side. Why does it stop? Go there. I think I'm just afraid of squeezing him and getting a big old puff of air coming out. Once this puffy paint dries, you can cut it if it's got some, oops, you see right there, that piece right there? Oh, you didn't see it. That piece right there that's out of whack there, you can cut that off with the X-Acto knife. And also, you see this little bump right, wait, this little bump right here, you can fix that with the knife too. And then once that black dries, I will come back with the green and touch up and I just touch the black. You can touch up the eye there. For the inside, I'm not going to do this. 'Cause this is scaring me. Let me get another wipey here. What are you talking about, Robin? For the inside of the eye, I am going to use the Sharpie because it's not a lot. So we're going to be careful because the black is still wet. Oh, what are you talking about, Robin? And his eyeball here is sort of like that, and a little. See how my Sharpie's not. It's not good. Oh no, I have another one here somewhere. I need to get new ones. I had a second one. Where to go? There it is. Yeah, I could use a toothpick. There we go. This one's a little better. Not much, but it'll do. I'll fix it later with some paint or something. Yeah, you see, it's not. I'll just have to fix it later. My Sharpies are no good. I'll have to. Ah, thank you, Liz. I'm gonna have to wait till that outside of the eye dries to do that. Now I have to do the eyebrows. There we go. So you're gonna go from the center here and just ta-da. Okay. I'm gonna have to flip them upside down to do the other eyebrow because I wanted to start here. Start in the center here. Ta-da. He may need to see an eyebrow specialist later. Like I said, I'll fix that piece later when it dries. Oh, Jason's leaving us. Thank you for coming, Jason. I appreciate your support. There's his face, guys. What do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Once I fix him up. Okay, Now we're going to put his legs on. And I'm using some wood glue. And hold on a second, because one of them is snug, the other one is not that snug. Okay, that's the. Oh, I did. Where's the green brush? I need more paint. I got thumbs up, yay! I forgot to paint the top portion here. These guys here, because you will see that. Because that's, like I said, sandwiched between his body. Little. He is coming out cute. So, question: you guys like the way I did it today, where I had it all built and just went along with what pieces to cut, or do you like watching the whole step from the beginning to end? I don't mind doing either one, but like for this one, I wanted to make sure that he had the right shape. And before I came to you, because I didn't want to be that's the wrong side. You want it nice and snug. I'm gonna stand him up for a second so I can push him down. There we go. See how that goes in there? So you got that and that on the back and the front. Now we're gonna get some glue. Do the same thing with the other one. Me too. Because I don't want to keep you guys too long. Oh my god, it's already 10:30 almost. But at least this time, you guys get to see him finished. Not wait for a second video, right? Or just pictures of the set of him finished. Like if you needed to see the other dimensions that were on the drawing itself or the blocks itself. Okay. Like I said, he's not. I will have to add the hanger afterwards because his face is too wet to, unless I do it standing up. Well, I'm gonna stay till I finish, Robin. I gotta do his arms. I'm gonna push the camera up so there. Now you can see all the mess I'm making while all this gets cleaned up afterwards. That's my rule. If I don't clean up afterwards, I can't start a new project. So we got one arm, we got two arms. So we're going to get, see the felt here is gonna sandwich that right there. So you're gonna put a little bit of glue, hot glue. Oh, oh goodness, I didn't put it on there right. Okay, now it's on. We have to wait. Now, so the piece de resistance. I was looking for the yarn to put around his neck. I think it will give him some more, make him less flat. So when I was looking for that, I found this guy. He's from Dollar Tree too. I used him as the topper of one of my Christmas trees a couple years ago. The little Dollar Tree Christmas trees. But guess what? If you squeeze it, he slides in on top. Look at that. So with this hat on, oh my goodness, he's touching the camera. With his hat on, where's my tape measure? Here we go. Okay, let's put him here. God, he's so tall. To the top of his hat, this boy is almost 27 inches tall. When we switch to the other camera, you'll see. Oh, sorry. You know what? Let me switch to the other camera so because all the detail stuff is mainly done. That way you can see me work on his arms. Hello there. Look how tall he is. And let me take him back, take him back, take him back, take him. And he's still not in the camera. Look at that. I like the floating heart. That looks so cool. So depending on the what color you, if you want, you can paint this red so you don't see much of it. But I don't see you're not gonna see much of it there. So let me stand him up so we can put his arms on. I gotta take some of the inners out of here. There we go. I'm going to put the top portion of the shoulder so that way it has somewhere to lay down. I made this one, Robin, about 3 years ago for me and my husband. And I think my son had one too, but my son has grown so much, his don't fit him anymore. So I'm not sure what theme I'm gonna have this year for t-shirts. And that's a good thing about losing weight too. I wasn't able to wear this last year. It's still a little snug, but it's not that bad. Okay, I'm trying to balance him on the upper camera in order to get his. And since he has pipe cleaners inside, you can pose him. They're not strong pipe cleaners. They're from Dollar Tree. If you get pipe cleaners from like Michaels and stuff, they're a little bit sturdier. Thank you, Jerry and Billy. There we go. So you can have him like holding a sign. Let me do the back of his arm. I'm just afraid to mess up his face. That's one thing is still wet. So just be careful if you use puffy paint. I think it's one of my favorite ones. Oh, I was gonna count blocks. Hold on. Once I put his other arm, I'll count blocks. Woo! Camera came down. You saw that? Okay. Can you believe these were legs? Elia! Thank you for coming. Thank you, Steve. Okay, now we're gonna put the shoulder first and let the arm drop. See that this is why you want the seam in the back. Okay. Ah. Now we do the front here. I know he's not the same color, but hey, you could, if you really wanted to, you can probably, you know, mix the paint so it can match the felt that you have. Or you could do different arms. There's a lot of ways to do the arms. This is the way I chose to do them today. Thank you, Liz. I'm enjoying him. There we go. Where guy is so big. Shut up, John. I'm hanging out too much with John. I know what he's gonna say. Hold on a second. I'm gonna show you something. He's got a spider web, a glue web, actually, not a spider web. Oh, hold on. There we go. I don't have any ready-made signs, but you can make something like this to put right here that says Merry Christmas or Welcome, because you can have them on your door. Look at the size difference. See, I wanted to do something like that, but it was gonna there would have been too much. I was gonna do something else. What was it? Oh my! Nancy, what was it? Oh, so you can pose him like. Let me turn him a little bit more. There, you can pose him like this and put a sign in between his arms. But then again, then you'll see. Woo! Then you'll see this. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Put the hanger on the back that I cut and I can't find. Well, here we go. I was gonna do him standing up. Here we go, like that. There we go. You got a hat. You gotta make sure that it's not there. Ah! Hot glue, hot glue. Yeah, I'm gonna count the blocks now, and I'll cover up the. Oh, I know with what. Hold on. Let me cut a piece of felt out. About that wide. Okay. To cover up those ugly ends. Cut it even. There we go. Cut this even. You can make his legs with the Jenga blocks too. I just thought with the height, because I was thinking of standing him up, that he needed something sturdier. But since I'm not standing him up, you could, like John said, you could use rope and hang some rope with some feet. There we go. Let me glue this down. We'll count the blocks. There we go. Ah, I touched the paint that was on. I got on the shoot. I got on the felt. Let me take that off before it completely glues down. Oh, oh God. There. I'll do that later. Ugh. Ugh, the black paint all over me. Hold on a second, guys. Let me get this black paint before I get it all over the front. That's one thing about puffy paint. It takes a while to dry. Let's go count the blocks. I'll do that back later. I was trying to cover that with some felt, but he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Oh, that's what happened. I messed up his face. You see his face? That side of the eye is all messed up. I guess I'll be doing some surgery later. Some eye surgery. Hold on, let me wipe this off real quick. I touched the front when I was trying to put that felt on. I should have waited, like I said I was going to. Okay, here we go. Count the blocks. Wait, full blocks. Okay. Then I think I said there was like eight or nine pieces that blocks that you have to count, but the full blocks are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66 blocks, full blocks. And then I think that there was like 8 or 9 that were cut. So you can do them with a box. I thought he took more because the box is 72. So that will have to wait until it actually completely dries, and I'll fix him. He looks bald without his hat. Look at that. That's why I wanted to put some hair up there, like his picture here. See how he has a little tuft of hair on top and around his neck. So once I find that yarn, I will do that. If it matches the green, I'm not because too many changes in green. It was, but he looks bald right now. So we're gonna put his hat back on. You gotta squeeze it to fit. So you don't have to keep it on there. It's nice and snug. And I'm trying to see where you can actually see. Well, you can see his whole body except for his hat. Oh, there you go. You can see you got his feet. He's flat as a pancake, but there's a piece of glue there that won't come off. I thought I heated it up enough. Oh well. Like I said, his belly is a blank canvas. So you could put it welcome or Merry Christmas or Merry Grinchmas. And you can have him holding the sign or you could just have him sitting on his belly. So what do you guys think? How about the feet for arms? He dances too. I better be careful. I might mess him up. So that's look how small he look. This guy fits on his belly. That's how big he is. I'll take a picture of all of them. Well, not all of them because I only have the penguin and the elf left. I sold the snowman and the nutcracker, so I can't take a picture with those unless I make new ones. But like I said, 6 boxes left. I gotta be careful until I find some more. I love him. He's gonna hang on my front door on the inside because we don't have a covered porch. Thank you guys for coming. Just a few touch ups before he goes to his photo shoot tomorrow. I'm not sure where I'm gonna be photo shooting him because he won't fit in my photo box. I'm gonna have to go outside. I'm sorry. It's too cute. Look at his heart. Look at that heart. You know, you can fix him up here a little bit there or whatever. Thank you, Liz. Oh, it's 10:40. It took did it an hour and 40 minutes. I would say from start to finish, but the building was not that bad before doing it beforehand, and I still showed you how to put them together. So I like doing this in one shot. So until next time, be brave, be strong, and create something green, like the Green Meanie. Bye, guys.